Hello YouTube Universe, this is Wildcard Dom, host of the Wildcard videos, and today I bring you my brand new updated orichalcos Orca deck profile. I've upgraded this deck with a bunch of new cards that I created to keep up with the metagame and everything like that. So, without further ado, let's just get into the deck, shall we? First, we have Orichalcos Dragon. First, this side deck, which is Orichalcos Dragon, Darts. Darts has 500 attack and defense. It has quite a few unique abilities. Let's see here. This card allows you to play any Orichalcos card you want without any restrictions from anywhere. So it allows you to play any Orichalcos card. Plus, you can detect 1 Xyz material from this card. To destroy 1 or 2 cards on the field, ignoring their conditions without their conditions affecting this card. When there is no more Xyz material on this card, you can automatically restore all Xyz materials to all Xyz monsters. So that's Darts for you. This is number 21 Deadpool. This has diplomatic immunity. This card detect 1 Xyz material from this card to activate the 4th wall break. Destroy all cards on my opponent's controls. For each card my opponent controls takes 500 points of damage. Also, special summon 1 divine monster, ignoring summoning conditions. Then I have these 2 promos, Rex and Pegasus. These are the 2 cards that I got from Pegasus Fantasy Cards. There's Divine Serpent Gah, which is like, this is the main monster engine of the deck. Divine Serpent Gah, Orichalcos Aristoros, Shinneros, Dexia, and of course Qtora to start the whole thing. Then I have the 3 Egyptian gods, Ra, Slifer, Obelisk. This is Knight of Destiny. This card is unaffected by all card effects. When it attacks, it destroys all cards on my opponent's side of the field. And it takes 0 battle damage. This is Revival Jam. I have 3 copies of Midnight Calling. Three copies of Gygus. 3 copies of Qtora. 2 copies of Witch. 2 copies of Sangan. 3 copies of... This is the magic line. This is the magic engine of the deck. 3 copies of the Seal of Orichalcos. Orichalcos Deuce. Orichalcos Tri. orichalcos quad, an orichalcos pent, 3 copies of Chosen Destiny, 3 copies of I, 2 Dark Holes, 1 Regeki, 2 Heavy Storms, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 card of Sanctity. This is a new card called Infinite Pot of Greediness. This card allows both me and my opponent to draw 2 cards for each on top of our draw phase and exceed the 6 card limit as well. This is a new card. It's really super busted and broken. This card is impervious to negation, destruction, and removal. Plus, all my cards on the field are unaffected by card effects from my opponent. So no monster effects, magic, or trap cards can affect them. I can. It also is a search for all 3 layers of the seal. Plus, it allows me to draw 2 additional cards on top of my draw phase, and it allows my monsters to do piercing damage. This is the card which I think is the key to the deck, and it allows me to use any card from anywhere without any restrictions. This is Q, the Omnipotent One. This card here is also known as Orichalcos Advanced Format. So Q, the Omnipotent One. This card is kind of unique. This is called Deal with the Devil. Gives my opponent the ability to win the duel. However, if he chooses to activate the deal card, my opponent wins the duel, but loses their soul. However, if he doesn't take the deal, it takes 2,000 life points of damage and then pulls a Helbewimmer effect. So there's that. Then this is XZ Summoning Power. This card allows you to special summon 2 monsters. This works with XZ's materials. It allows my monsters to have the same level, the same number of stars, and can special summon 2 monsters from deckhand or graveyard. This is Ancient Battlegrounds. This increases the this card here increases the increases the field that I can play on. So in other words, it doubles up on my field, therefore giving me the opportunity to play more than what I'm already playing on my field. 3 copies of Orichalcos Mirror. This is this of course works with the Orichalcos. This is the Knight of Destiny Ritual card. Works with the Knight of Destiny. And this is the last card in the deck. This is called Orichalcos Virus. Basically, it's a virus card that infects my opponent's side of the field. Once per turn, I can infect one side of my opponent's side of the field, and that space, and it infects almost, and it stays on the field until all my opponent's side of the field is infected. If it infects a space with a monster or magic or trap card on it, that monster, magic, or trap is automatically destroyed. But that doesn't mean that my opponent's side of the field cannot be used. It has the capacity to be used. My opponent can use the side of the field, the sides that are infected. His side of the field that are infected. But the one thing, though, but here's the thing, though. If my opponent does decide to use his side of the field, the parts of the field that are infected, it burns him with 500 life point damage. And that's the deck here. I hope that what I had to say here was very informative to you people, and I hope you've enjoyed going through the entire deck with me and whatnot. If you like any of the cards I made or the deck, so to speak, feel free to leave me a like, comment, and feel free to subscribe. Let me know in the comments section down below if you think some of these cards are a little way too OP, and maybe I can do something to and maybe I can do something for that. But the only reason I made some of these cards to make sure they were a little OP is because the metagame is getting like way too ridiculous. So I needed something to keep up with the meta, and I figure why not just go all out with some OP cards of my own and make some OP cards of my own and work with that, you know? Anyway, speaking of which, this is Wildcard Dom, host of the Wildcard Chat videos, saying peace out, YouTube universe, and stay solid. Wildcard Dom out.